Nitro, how you doing, mate? You just grinding it away at work, no doubt? Still bloody midday for you? Yeah, study. Ain't nobody got time for that. Definitely fairly rusty driving this Porsche. So just literally just turned it on. So it might take me 30-40 minutes, an hour to warm up to drive it again. Not too sure, mate. I just did 2 races on last Monday night, I think. We just did the 2 races here. Never really raced Group 3 at Laguna Seca. That was my first ever Group 3 race that I can remember. Last night we grinded out, I think, 200 kilometres in the RS01 for a qualifying time. So, and I was thinking I would just probably concentrate on the Porsche this week and try and get some racing under my belt, see if we can get a few hundred laps here. Sort of really try and cement in my brain how to drive this car. Whoa. Yeah, so I'm pretty... what do you call it, a little bit out of my depth. I still can't nail some of those turn-ins up the back. Still on struggle streak. So apparently there's blokes in the 17-minute race times, so we're just cracking 18:30 at the moment. So there's people out there doing 2 seconds a lap faster. So yeah, could be a bit of a struggle. The rooms are looking pretty empty. That's a pretty empty room. Yeah, I saw it looks like if you're a half decent driver you're in the 20s. So we've still got another 0.5 of a second to find if we want to do that. Yeah, no stress, mate. That's just how it is, mate. Life gets in the way. So we started half an hour early today. Normally we try and kick off around 5. But we were running a bit late, so we've shifted a few things around. Yeah, no stress, mate. G'day Ferbs, how are you, mate? Welcome to the room. Tell me, you've got a minute or two to get on and race. I've got to do something about my squeaky setup too. It used to be really quiet and it just gets squeakier and squeakier. So we're going to have to go around and find where some of those squeaks come from. See if we can get a little bit of silence. Well, according to me, it used to be a lot quieter anyway. Whether it actually was is another story. This has taken an awful long time to load up. Are we going to get a race? Yep, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. We sat on that screen for way too long. Yeah, well, don't ask me what's going on there. Still got an internet connection. So, what to do while we're wasting time? Grind out the Gr3 car, I guess. Well, at least I'll have no excuses next race, but should probably stay in the Porsche and learn how to drive that. But, yeah. We'll spend more time in the Gr3 machine. Try not to forget. So it looks like the stream will eventually, or the racing will start at 5. 30 minutes of quali, that'll put me to sleep. Yeah, so the 20.9's up there. Like, I'm thinking I might have 2 more tenths left in me. But that would only drop it into the 21.3. So a bit of work to do. Yeah, we'll try this one. Nice start. Pulled the wrong gear. I thought I did 200 kilometers last night. This was a brand new car, so I lied. I did 144 kilometers. That's right, I did some daily race A with Loopy, that's right. So I must have done 50 kilometres in the daily A car because we had 200 kilometres on our daily mileage yesterday. Somehow I've got to be up in that shadow. I don't know how I'm going to do that. That's how you do it. G'day pal, how are you mate? Yeah, we just missed the race, we just got a sweet disconnect. So I'll spend a couple of laps driving this and then with maybe 10 minutes till the race we should jump in the Porsche and start getting used to that. You definitely can't open the steering there, that's for sure. Feels like it's a bit of a slug box, but it always bags up the tyres, this car. Oh, I hate this left-hander. Especially when you're on a hot lap, you want to be cautious through that left-hander, and no time being cautious through there. You just have to throw caution to the wind. It's worth so much time. Oh, hot dogs are slowing me down or something? What? Yeah, it's never coming to New Zealand, mate. Everything here is a rust bucket. If I bring it to New Zealand, it will turn into a pile of rust. It can stay in Australia where there's no salty air. Yeah, we don't want any salty air, mate. Salty air and cars don't mix. He got so much drive out of there. Where's my extra turbo? So I have to cross the finish line at about this distance. Why? Yeah, mate. If I had... Yeah, I have a feeling even this channel used to be called In Exile SS 10 years ago. And then when I bought a GDR probably 8 or 9 years ago, I... changed it. Oh, did I not finish that last lap? Did I get there in a 0.6? God. Yeah, definitely. So once upon a time, that was definitely how it was. In Exile SS, once upon a time. Yeah, this channel I think started off as my car channel, and then I just had it sitting there doing nothing. And So we started trying to be a sim racer. And we thought, well, we'll just use this channel. Don't know how these guys hook it up every time. I seem to hook it up once every 20 tries. I guess they're not hooking it up every time. They could be doing 1,000 kilometers, I guess. You'll eventually stitch one together. At a qualifying time, you reckon? I'm terrible at driving the 911. Damn, I needed that drive out of there. It needs to be like a low 57th for that next split. And that's not going to be it. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. If we do some racing here, I'll eventually learn the track, hopefully inside out, and then it won't be such a big deal trying to compute everything that's going on. Using too much brain power trying to remember where everything is and drive the car at the same time. Need to just imprint the track in my brain. You like the D-Rig livery? It's got to be worth a few tenths, surely. Please. Oh, that was it, bro. I just dropped it. I just fucking dropped it. It all had to be done on the last corner. Yeah, we started half an hour early. Am I getting close? We'll have one more go. Yeah, that was I reckon that was my 0.3 that I was looking for. Yeah, I got caught up. I don't know, like I have this thing where right towards the end of the lap I get really nervous and tense because I can feel, you can feel the laps coming towards you. So right at the end, and with such a high degree difficulty corner as the last corner, your brain just gets caught up. You need to Need to be either in heaps more focus or heaps more relaxed. Like, I think that 0.4 lap was a throwaway lap, as it always is. It's just like, oh, I'll just finish this lap just in case, and then towards the end of the lap you just start making ground. Almost a little bit like this lap. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That felt alright. Time to do a couple of runs in the Porsche, methinks, before we run out of time here. Oh. Cheers, mate. Yeah, see what I mean about ruining the first sector and you just keep driving just because? If you could just stitch those first sectors together, it'll be alright. Welcome to the broadcast, Loops. You need a spanner there, mate, because you can't even have your own message. Are you there? Yeah, okay. You got lost in all the PAL stuff, and you were hidden as a thingamabob. There you go. Now you can swear as much as you like, mate, and add it to the thingamybobs. Oh, it's squeaky. Yeah, it's very squeaky lately. I really need to work on that. We'll get the spanners out and see if we can quieten up this rig, mate. I'm obviously putting way too much force through this brake pedal. I'm getting way too physical. Yeah, so there's still maybe a tenth, 2 tenths in that first sector, and if I can nail the second half of the lap like we did on the first one. So have you done any racing, pal, or are you still studying for school? It's a long intro, this one. It's going to be a 35-minute intro to the first race. Bit of KY, mate. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do something. It annoys the shit out of me. I can hear it over my headphones, so I'd hate to know how loud it is on the microphone. G'day Keith, how are you mate? Spot on at a couple of minutes to 5, just on time. Must be just laying down. Yeah, we just missed a race. I thought I'd start 30 minutes early. Because thought we'd squeeze in an extra race right at the start. Do a warm-up race, nice and early like. And then we got a disconnect. So that was fruit less or fruit full or fruit something. Something to do with fruit. One day I'll learn how to do that corner. Oh, sweet mate. How did Daily... I've read something there, but I didn't understand what I was reading. How's Daily Race A treating you? Loopy is on the Daily Race A train, and I think he's even on the... leaderboard, was on the leaderboard, was representing. Should have maybe given myself more than 10 minutes in this car, but I couldn't resist some time attack. Bathurst has been alright, Auto to Moto. Did I see... Was that you that said Sikkim Rex? Ah, it was too. Yeah, it's probably not too bad, but A, I'm really bad at Bathurst, as Pal can attest to. And Daily Race B just doesn't give me enough time to find my groove. And I've never done Group 3s at Leguna before, so I think it's time to learn. No time like the present. Especially when my racing's been a little bit quiet lately. We'll just focus on Daily Race C, as long as they're good ones. Yeah, I don't know if it is. I was talking to someone recently. I don't know who it was, and they were like, oh, Bathurst is my worst track. I was like, really? And they were faster than me, whoever it was. I was really surprised. It's just one of them tracks, you just got to really get used to it. So did I see Don shoot through the chat? Yes, I did. G'day Don, how are you mate? So as you can see, we're miles off the pace in the Porsche. We've got to somehow learn how to do 22s in race pace in this car, which I think definitely won't be happening tonight, but hopefully by Sunday. I don't know how booked out my weekend is, but I'm hoping that I'll get a fair bit of racing in. What's my gear selection like, pal? I feel like I'm always in the wrong gear, mate. Is it that good, is it? South Oz, welcome to the chat room, mate. I think I've seen you in other blokes' chats hanging around. I don't know if I've noticed you in this chat before, but Loop, you'll give us a welcome to the broadcast shortly. I think I was thinking of Willow Springs, but places like Willow Springs and Brands Hatch are generally pretty fun because they reward... They don't reward, but they reward accurate driving if you can use a lot of the track without touching the sand. It's generally fairly advantageous, but this is the longer, not so friendly version of both of those combined. Sand everywhere, long radius, single line corners with a fair bit of difficulty. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I can't remember why, but I don't know, maybe at the start of this year, just when I was finally getting into a little bit more daily racing, I think that combo came up and I spent a lot of time there. So I'm starting to feel comfortable every time Brands comes up. I would normally say I'm comfortable when Leguna comes up as well, but I think I've done the Red Bull Junior cars here, the Super Formula cars here, and then a half a dozen street cars here. I did one Group 4 manufacturer's race here, and that's about it. And this is a deadly tyre wear combo too, so it really wants you to just save your tyres. Somehow save your tyres whilst driving flat out for 15 laps or whatever it is. So hopefully we get a match this time, because if I go 2 disconnects in a row, that's going to ruin my mood. Don't really feel like I'm up to pace. Do you know what kind of speed this car can do? It's just a 21-second car. Can't even get into the 22s in it yet, but we are doing, what's that, 23, 23, 23. I wouldn't complain with that as for race pace, especially while I'm sitting here dribbling, talking heaps of shit. So there's only 50 seconds to go. I'll just go through the chat before the race. Might have even missed some earlier chats. ACC free zone. I'm just a GT fanboy. I actually picked up my thing to record my early Gran Turismo games today, so that's another reason I started the stream early. We'll pump out a few races, and then hopefully I'll set up the PS3 for the first time and plug it in and see if the recorder works. And if that works, watch out fellas, because you're going to get bombarded with some 144p quality GT1 content. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reliving all those glory days. They were 20 years ago now though, so what do I remember and what they actually are probably two entirely different things. So Gungrave in the Corvette, it's good to see that out and about. Other than that, she's looking pretty empty once again. Last time we only had 16 players in the lobby with D's and C's, so a few of the Kiwis might be knocking off work. A couple of Aussies that do early shifts starting to find some time. Not a super flash time for Asia. Asia's probably about 5 hours behind us, so they're just having lunch, I'd suggest. Something like that. Big selection of cars. Look at that. We've got 911s, Vets, Z4s, NSX, Beetles, Lancers, Supras, Hurricane. That's game. R8s. Did we go have a Rex yet? No, we've got a Rex, an AMG, Lexus, another Supra, RCZs even. This is going to be out of control. So I'm not sure how many blokes I know in this room. Looks a little bit quiet. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, Autotomoto, but every time Bathurst comes around, you will not see the Asians race it. Like, there is, every time I jump in a Bathurst lobby, it would have to be, there would be no more than 4 Asian cars per lobby. Cheers, Keith. Yeah, I think they try and stay away from the Aussie drivers. I don't think we have such a good reputation in their part of the world. Look at that warm-up completed before we even get onto the track. Cheers, Loopy. There has been a few on. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they normally... Not normally, depending on the grade. Some of them take their racing fairly seriously and super fair, and I don't think they think we drive as clean or as fair as they do, so they tend to stay away from places like Bathurst where there's 12 to 16 Aussies per grid. So, as we just smash off that limiter to get some yeah, no stress, pal. Thanks for hanging around, mate. Did I miss anyone? I think... Yeah. Oh well. There's not a whole lot of time to chat on this race. Just because there's too many corners. So we'll see how we do. Gr3 should put some pressure on, I'd suggest. As we brake about 1,000 kilometres too early, come off the brakes. Jeez, I'm getting mad understeer already. I was meant to give Gr3 some room on the outside there, but the car just wandered to the outside of the road. Now he's taken the heat for me by the looks of it. Here we go. This is the first excursion. I'm sure on the left hand side. He's going to go. No, he's not going. Oh, that's going to be a penalty now. Try and settle ourselves down. These guys are definitely going to chew through tyres, so we'll try and stay penalty free as that bloke just punched the hell out of me. That was very messy. That guy is... I can just see him in the mirror. Try and give him that spot back while blocking this hits me again. What are you doing, bro? Trying to let these guys use their tyres, but he's in a hurry. We're just going to have to let this guy go. Because he's going to find himself in the sand, I would suggest. So I'll put money on it. We won't have to do any work at all, I would suggest, to get past him. So as long as that gap to Gr3 stays reasonable, oh, just so slow on the apex there. I got a feeling his tyres are cooked already. There's the other bloke. So So we're just going to keep it on the blacktop. Try and find some sort of rhythm. Still a little bit unfamiliar in the car, but not the biggest excuse. Try and settle down a bit. G'day Photon, how are you, mate? So into the 23s in clean air. So the Corvette doing alright. So just for this race, if I could get some 23s, I'd be happy. Try and remember that we're going to need these tyres in about 10 laps time as well. Just don't feel the balance though, just don't know which end of the car keeps moving away from me really quickly. This is literally my second race. I've only just, I'm struggling with learning Group 3s at this track. I really feel, yeah, I just feel like I'm struggling. So this is the fun part. When you don't know, you don't really get the combo, and you just trying to grind it out, trying to learn it. Which end's going to go away from me, which end I have to protect. I was thinking the Porsche and the Beetle would just be OP here, but it seems to be pretty even. I think as long as you look after your tyres. Don't know about this front one brake balance though. Feel like I need more brakes at the rear. Gr3 doing a nice steady job there. Just punching in the laps. I'd say he's in the mid to high 23s as well. Seem to be doing about a tenth or two a lap. The right-hand tyres really feel like they're gone already. It's also good practice to learn your tyre wear too, just anything, I don't think we're using enough of the circuit. We just need to use a touch more, but at the same time I'm just dipping the toes, trying to get a feeling. This lap we've managed to lose half a second. I did do a little bit of daydreaming, but didn't think it was that bad. Yeah, so half a second worth of daydreaming. Slipstream might help. Don't know. Probably just increase my tyre wear actually. Looks like a decent livery on that car too. Oh, there's the mistake. About 5 thousandths of a second. That was incorrect gear selection. Ooh. This race could not finish fast enough, I don't think. So a couple of 24s in there now. See if we can bag another 23. So I really got to try and push on the right-handers and gentle on the left-handers. Very cautious through there. Way too cautious. deep. Just changed the approach angle to the braking zone there and it threw me off completely. Corvette seems to be really good through some sections of the track. Turned in too early. Gonna have to find a lot more confidence if I want to find 22s on this racetrack. Oh, this is hilarious. Getting so nervous on the grip. The cold tyres at the start of this race actually felt like they lasted forever too. Everything's so much deeper. So welcome Photon, how are ya? Tell me, what are you ACCing at the moment, or are you still dabbling with some, whatever they call this, GT Sport? So I think maybe if we can get a good start, the aim for tonight will be cracking 18:20. I don't know how much time we lost in the opening laps, but I think on Monday night I did an 18:25 and an 18:28 or something. Yeah, it was looking like we were going to finish outside the top 5, as those opening laps we just got swarmed by the blokes not looking after their tyres yet. Casey, Tom and Gungrave, not Gungrave, who else was that? I think Gungrave was playing rear guard there for a second, until I just had to let him pass. I got such a bad run, and then we just got swamped by every man and his dog. So, you like the Honda there, Autotomoto, or you want me to try the Honda? Yeah, I'd believe it. I still haven't even put ACC in for its second go. Oh, so someone was at Kiwi, New Zealand something, was a very naughty boy, collected himself a red A. But KC Tom in the NSX, he was super eager early in the days. So do we know Ben Cuzzy or what? And I'm assuming he's not talking about Ben Cousins. Oh, yep. So Honda was the dude that was hassling the absolute shit out of me. So 5 minutes till the next race. What's going on over here at Manu? So you pumped up? Who's getting pumped up for this? Yeah, he's got the good gear, mate. So Willow Springs, eh? Sort of not envious that I'm not doing this race. Are you up in the top there? You were up there, weren't you, once upon a time? Bloody... Yeah, so I'm surprised. Obviously no one's putting in their race laps. Donnie making an appearance. Good on you, mate. But yeah, I thought we should have definitely seen some times in the 14s there, I would have thought. But obviously ain't nobody got time to be doing hot laps when you should be doing practicing for your fast stuff. So should we try another car, or should I just keep nailing this Beetle? We'll try and crack that 1820 before we... Yeah, cruising through the dirt's what you do at bloody Willow, mate. It's the dream. Yeah, I really enjoyed it when it was a daily race, but yeah, we'll see. I'm enjoying this Group 3 challenge, actually. Like, that felt... Trying to make sure that I didn't get murdered from the slower cars was actually hard. Letting them past is also a little bit hard too, because then you get to spots like... I didn't even mean to overtake that bloke in the Z3. All of a sudden he was just parked on the right hand side of the apex, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna take that apex. And then all of a sudden you feel a bit rude. You're just pushing them out of the way. But hopefully it was a big enough mistake. It was only lap 3 and it already looked like he'd cooked his tyres. Yeah, so I'm just going to go get some water. Yeah, I think I tell this story every time we talk about Willow Springs. I hated it until I did the Lewis Hamilton challenge there, and I think it was the hardest Lewis Hamilton challenge there was to do. I think it took me over 1,000 kilometers to get that diamond, and yeah, ever since then it's not too bad. Every time it comes up it's like, oh, I remember my way around this circuit. I'll be back in a couple of secs. So it's peak hour in the US. Keithy, is that just finished for your daily races over there? I did a couple of daily races in the US on Sunday afternoon, I think our time. And yeah, that was really enjoyable. I accidentally rocked up at peak hour. Everyone was playing. I don't know this, but one of the streams that I was shared to said there was like 6 top split players in the American race I was in. I was like, that's pretty busy for a daily. But that was yeah, super enjoyable. Being in a fast field for a daily race was a bit unusual. I can't remember, nearly the whole race was A+ drivers. Feel a touch more comfortable in the Porsche now. I was so shaky at the start of last race. Don't know if this is a 3rd gear or a lift off 4th gear, but we'll keep using 3rd. Hopefully Gr3 is out again. That'll be... Oh really? Okay, so you got a bigger field over there. Like you've got, yeah, you might have more players than we do over here. The Beetle, here it comes, huh? Washi, I feel like we've raced him before. Hopefully I can get these tyres working. Couple more A's, couple more B's. Can't remember what we were at in the old DR. Thought we were at like 48 or 49,000, but I had a look and I think I'm in. I think I was only at 46,000. So we've been a bit lazy, obviously not cranking this up. So Nick Mannequin's in there, so we should see a top 5 from him. He's going to have to make up 11 places, which he'll probably do on the first lap. So it was, oh yeah, it was Honda. Honda's NSR was the guy that was bumping me, was it? And do we know anyone else? Okay, so Dangles was the man, was he? So it'll be nice to these other fellas. They do get a little bit eager. I did notice that my American connection is better than my Asian connection. So I'm always floating really low on the servers to Japan, but the server to the USA was a lot better, a lot more stable. Ah, yeah. We'll just say hi, you never know. It could be a top bloke. He looks like, you know, eager beaver. That's what the B's for, isn't it? Sometimes you get a bit desperate to win, mate. You don't always find yourself in 2nd place. I remember when I used to find myself in, you know, anywhere in the top 3 or 4 when I was a C grade or a B grade. It was just balls to the wall, mate. Go absolutely flat out. Just try and just do whatever you can to try and get a win. You never know. sometimes getting good is just as good as you get. Like, that might be your one and only chance. So we'll try and actually not ruin the braking down at T1 this time. And this Porsche is a bit of a slug, isn't it? At least we got an apex, even if it was a little slow. Recovered. I was hoping he'd lose a bit more time than that. He's confident, isn't he? I'm being all cautious like, and he's just getting that scent. A much better opening lap, but I think Washy's going to put the heat on us. Yeah, I'm just streaming. It's alright. I'm just trying to get a little bit of concentration on. Not too much of a big deal. Ah, that's what I was hoping. Run wide out there and he'll try and use a bit of extra road. Don't know when the last time I talked about it is, but even trying to learn your track widths and always try and run the car all the way to the outside, because the bloke behind you, who inevitably thinks he's faster, like I do when I'm in second, will always try and use a little bit of extra road. So if you can always make sure you run your car on the limit on the exit, the guy behind you who is pushing to try and catch you, he'll use too much road and he'll force himself into a mistake, and he'll always either realise and then he'll sacrifice his exit, at which time you'll get to pull away a bit, or they'll run wide and touch the grass or the gravel or whatever. So it takes a little bit of practice, but can be a really nice defensive manoeuvre. So just open the steering wheel as soon as you know you're safe. Gr3 was in this race, wasn't he? Has he been dispatched already? As we spend too much time looking at stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. So someone's dispatched him. Had an excursion out into the sand. I was really hoping for a nice race here, but I got caught looking at the leaderboard looking for his name, and we've made a little bit of an error. So as Luke's in the chat, he'll be able to show that message, or he's probably on Smoko actually. I'm just rolling through here in third, just seeing if that saves me some tyres. We started to drop off quite heavily at the end of the last stint, so... Just starting to learn the width of this car as well. That right hand rear, we're still punishing that a fair bit. So I got a feeling that's all the sliding we're doing down into turn 1. Or turn 2, whatever you want to call this complex. Seem to have forgotten how to do that right-hander there. The worse we get at that first right-hander, the better we get at that second one, so I don't... It's probably also loading them up through this one, and whatever this corner's called. Definitely didn't get shoot out there at the correct angle. That was better. We're going to try and imprint that on our brain. Laps, eh? 13. Another different line. Gungrave, but he's, oh yeah, he's back up to 6th. He can get himself a top 5 there. So nervous about touching that sausage up there on the inside. It's been the scruffiest lap. The days of 23s have come to an end. Set that up with a bad entry down into here, I think. So we'll try and get back. Yeah, we are trying to save tyres. I'm trying to stay in the 23s. We're trying to improve the race time. So I need a full race of 23s. So we got to lap 8. G'day, Silent. Another 24. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm trying. Which bit of smooth aren't you liking, mate? Am I turning in too quick or too slow, or? So you've got my wheel on the screen, you can see everything that I'm doing, all the little inputs. You reckon I'm throwing it in there, do you? Maybe down here, because I keep braking too late. You're definitely right down there. That's about the third time I've braked too late for that corner. I'm fairly happy with the rest of the lap. Feels pretty smooth. .123.7 is what should be my target lap time, or cheers CG mate. One second, the race is almost over. I'll the tyres are getting pretty second hand now. Ah, that's good, mate. So 18.15, so that's an improvement from Monday night. We found 15 seconds, which is the second of the lap. The target would be to find another 15 seconds. I don't know how I'm ever going to get 22s, but if we could get down into some 23s, that would be alright. That would be okay. Yeah, so was I getting constructive criticism there, Joshua? Were you saying I need to be a touch smoother? Because I was throwing it into T1 fairly heavily, but I just kept cruising past my brake marker. So we could probably tidy that up a little bit. There was maybe the second last. The corkscrew. So I don't know what our average lap time was there, but we did okay. I was pretty happy with that. Trying to crack an 18.20 first. Cheers, Fonan. You jumping in, mate? You gonna have a race? Corner after the bridge. The left-hander, yeah, that's the hardest corner on the track, mate. I'm not game enough to go balls deep there yet. So that'll probably be the last corner. In my dreams, mate. No one can get to 500 wins like you can. So who said what? Sue said... Oh, yeah, Dunny Rolls. Is he still here? I think we got them all. Yeah, we could all tidy up. We could all tidy up a bit, mate. I'm no professional. I'm literally just trying to learn how to drive. Yeah, so as everything's a work in progress. This is not a really strong track for me. So we are working on it. We're giving it a go. I don't know if it's worth it. I think I should have... Yeah, Photon is the man. If you want to see how to win a race, any track, any car, any day, any time, subscribe to that bloke with the blue spanner and the last comment, because he's a machine when it comes to winning races. So Honda NSR and Psydoc, they so did... Oh, I thought they were second and third. Oh, so where are we looking? So Gr3 made the top 5, just like I thought he would. Probably got punted on turn 1. Oh, Dunny Rolls. I got a feeling I know who that might be. It's in a GDR. In your dreams, mate. You're already fast enough. You don't need to be learning how to drive any faster. So we've got 3 minutes to the next race. If we're going to change cars, now's your time. We do have the Hypermax HKS T Tsukuba Record Breaker 02 livery on a Lancer here that we could try. We've got a wannabe D-Rick Beetle. Got a crazy Hurricane. I don't know if I'd make it through the race in one of those. Got an Oz Spec GDR. Got an In Exile Spec GDR. Actually, we could try a Genesis maybe. You reckon the Genesis could make it? You must be a machine. Actually, have you set a lap time there yet? Have we got? Yeah, what do we got? We got 3 minutes. We'll have a look, see if Jack's set a lap time here. Friends. So who hasn't? Oh yeah, there you are. A 20, what is that, 2:12? Is that good or bad? I'm not too sure. I really try and stay away from Bathurst as much as possible. Sirocco, TT, McEwen in the F-Type did alright. Aha, there we go. Keithy with the old friend request. I'll grab that shortly, mate. Where were we? We were looking at friends. Have you set a time yet, mate? Oh, you haven't touched it. I forgot you're a professional bloody... what's that other game called? ACC player. So have we choosed... I love my English. English is awesome. Have we chosen a different car? We've got a couple of seconds. You didn't miss anything, Ferbs, except for what car are we going to use? Jad's game. Gonna play Jad's game. Should we try the Hyundai? Is it worth it? I just need something that's got good steering. Like that BMW takes about... That's like driving a truck. It takes 2 turns of lock to get it anywhere. GDR's not too bad. I have a partial thing for the Hyundai whenever I get a chance. Got a couple of AMGs up in here. Or we can just grind out the Porsche again and see if we can improve that car. Got no answer, so we'll try a Hyundai. See how that goes. Oh, you're just a second late, mate. Convert. Oh, is that enough time? That's not enough time, is it? By the time I back out. Nah, we've run out of time, I think. because you really only got 30 seconds, and I'll get a disconnect if I... The other day we joined at about 20 seconds. Ah, mate. G'day, Ryan. How are you, mate? Nah, DR's for free, mate. Anyone can have it. It's not to collect. I was into collecting DR at one stage, but I don't... I do want to say I'm over 50k, but I don't think it actually matters. It's not really that important. So you've just woken up, mate? Have you had a sleep in? Let me think. It must be... You must be -12, so that must be 6 in the morning. See, I hope Gungrave's coming in again. We need someone to race. I was half expecting it would be quiet. I didn't think it would be this quiet. So yeah, 6 AM, that's what I thought. So we could get out of this if we get a disconnect. Or we're doing one more race. It does feel a touch quiet. We're coming up to the loopy minimum of 2 hours, so... It's going to be learning a car on the fly. I don't mind doing that. Oh, he's gone the Lancer. So we just have to be super cautious. Look at that, we can't even get a full lobby. 17 blokes. Eddie. Do we know Eddie? Is Eddie a Twitcher? He's got the TW. I assume he does some Twitch. Got a feeling we've bumped into him somewhere before in the past. So we finally cranked out a 21.3. That was right at the start of the stream. So we managed to just... We got disconnected from the first race, so we thought we'd do a couple of minutes qualifying laps. I was thinking maybe I might be topped out at a 21.2. Might run out of talent. So I'm not sure if we'll keep trying. Yeah, it's called GT7, mate. That'll bring the players back. Yeah, so that's... Oh. So Eddie's left, he's not sacrificing his A+. But Washi has improved his time. He was a 22 something before, wasn't he? Yeah, is... Oh, yeah, there we go. I thought I knew I saw someone. So I've got no idea. Actually, we should have been... Oh yeah, we've missed it. We should have actually driven this car to remember what it feels like. Too late. We're about to find out anyway. Speeding in pit lane, we're going to get a penalty. Getting nervous now. I knew I should have driven this car. Oh well. It's half the fun, isn't it? Rock up and drive. So we'll try and at least get a podium in this slug box. That's the battle. I got a feeling that Lancer might smoke some tyre. Must have hit the TV or something, did I? We'll try that, see what happens. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, exactly. Just whatever, mate. Yeah, we'll give it a couple of laps and we should... So we've gone to an MR to an FR that we haven't driven in ages. As we go well deep. Old Washy loves running that line, doesn't he? I'm just trying to calm him down. Parking it on the apexes so he can't get the drive out. Just hoping tyre management gets these guys. I'm trying to be easy on the tyres. Whilst learning the car, whilst. Washy's going to use his tyres, and I'll just have to... Being in the sandwich is a little bit difficult. Because you know they're going to run out of tyres, it's just when. Is he? Yeah, he's pretty eager, so he's definitely going to run out of tyre. Gotta try and stay away from Juan. And it's me in the aero wash now, taking all the punishment. That AMG is holding with me really well. He just gets through that corner better than me. Thought that Hyundai would smash him towards the end of the race. Got too many horse ponies. Woohoo! The wrong time to... Oh, he just hit me. What are you doing, bro? Oh, good bloke. Got to compose myself now. So we lost 4 seconds. Damn. Lost my composure. Damn, gotta get it back, fella, get it back. You can do it. 4 laps. Yeah, I don't think I do have the pace phone on. Just pushing too much. Tyres are starting to come back to me, but I'm running out of time now. It just doesn't have enough horsepower. Back in the 23s. think I can get close enough to put the pressure on there. Yeah, he's pulling away. Mercedes, I just can't catch it in my Korean slug box. So we had the job done. I just had to never let him pass because I don't think he would have been able to get past without a mistake. Hoping to finish under 2 seconds. I'm pretty salty. Yeah, what do you do though? Bit of entertainment. Can't complain. Yeah. I was hard on the brakes and I'm like, why not stopping? Why not stopping? I bet he's hit me. So we'll have a quick look at that. But yeah, the Korean challenge. I was hoping I would get that over the line actually. I really wanted to get the old win in the Hyundai. So Dunny Rolls and Dangles pumping the GDR and Psyduck pumping the GDR. They've obviously been watching Joken play in the GDR. Dirty tyres is real. Yeah. So if I didn't spend those bloody couple of laps trying to clean my tyres off, we might have come back because what were we, 4 seconds down I think? No, a little bit of fun though. That's why we chose an old car. Otherwise you just sit at the front of the field all day running away. So no, we should still get something for that. I mean, only one dude beat us. Yeah, and I mean, he only ran a, what did he run, an 18-18. I lost 4 seconds. So I'll try. I'm salty now, but you just can't be, you know what I mean? Like, there might be the day that I accidentally hit them. Yeah, sometimes you're on the receiving end, sometimes you're on the giving end. Yeah, me too. That's what I mean. Like, the race is over. I'm sure if he, like, he's a B grader, you know, so maybe if he was an A plus with 150 wins, he might slow down. But he could be like a B grader with like 0 wins or 2 wins. At which point, sometimes you just have to bank them. Otherwise, you'll never get a win. And that's just part of the game. So we'll get that daily spin. I think we'll call that an evening. That's almost on the 2-hour mark, and that race was so intense. It's so humid here in Auckland at the moment. The water is pouring out of my pores. So time for a shower and a freshen up, I think. Before I... Yeah. So yeah, thanks everyone for swigging past so far. So we had Rohan jump in from the old Europa, Hooky, Phone On, Loopy, regulars. Auto Tomoto, it was good to see you here, mate. Keith might be in bed by now. Getting pretty late over there in the old US of A. Who else? Joshua, cheers for tuning in for that race, mate. It'll be interesting. Give us the old friend request and we'll compare lap times. Silent, it's good to see you, mate. CJ, thanks for throwing out a comments, mate. As we're getting back a bit earlier in the night, is there any names I've missed? Yep, good old pal, Donny, South Oz, GT69. It's good to see you in the chat, mate. I've seen you around a bit. It's good to see you here. And if I've missed you, you've got a couple of seconds. Ferbs and Nitro to kick off the day. Yeah, we'll try that. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, we'll have a quick look at that now. I can't remember what was it. It was a few laps in the race, wasn't it? Oh, and there we go. Game over. Too many replays.